much, Elvis. Thank you so much, Elvis, for this introduction. I'm very humbled to be part of this, and I believe together we will grow. So before we begin our presentation, I want to ask you guys to be open-minded, take notes, and most importantly, please be attentive. My work here today is just to provide information. And whatever you do with this information, that will be up to you, okay? Mine is to provide information, and yours is to process this information and make an informed decision. As you heard, my name is Christopher Anzigalison, and I'm from Kenya. So I would like to share my screen. Just a minute. Elvis, can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay. I believe we are here for a reason. All of us have come here to learn something. And the reason we came is because we want to improve our livelihoods. And as human beings, we are doing our best to look for a best opportunity that is risk-free, that is sustainable, so that we can see if we can participate in those kind of opportunities. So everybody is on the lookout, everybody. We have burned our fingers several times, and it is the high time to sit down and rethink what would be the best opportunity that would be risk-free and sustainable. And so therefore, I want to talk about the Genius Club. Genius Club is 100% decentralized solidarity matrix. When we say decentralized, we are talking about technology on the blockchain. When we talk of solidarity matrix, we are talking about unity as human beings. We can do nothing on our own. You cannot do anything alone. You must be in unity with others for you to be able to move in success. So there is no any powerful force than human unity, uniting together in solidarity. Okay? In Genius Club, our mission is to create a solidarity economic system that each one of us is the engine that provokes the necessary changes to raise individual and collective quality life. And that's why I said we are here, because we are looking for something that can improve our livelihoods. And it all evolves on money, you know. It all evolves on finance. And now we have an avenue that we can use to meet our expectations as I said, decentralization is technology on a blockchain, meaning we are going to use Binance blockchain. Our cryptocurrency that we're going to be using is called BUSD, which is on Binance Smart Chain. So let's talk about blockchain. What is blockchain? Blockchain is a digital ledger that records information. And this information that is recorded on a blockchain cannot be changed, cannot be altered, cannot be stopped. You know, anybody can have a look at it. You can look at it, but you cannot change it. That is how secure the blockchain is. And that's why we in Genius Club, we are utilizing blockchain technology, and the rest we are going to learn today. So our system works in a decentralized way through an automated contract that offers maximum security and sustainability. Let's talk about security and sustainability. We are here because we want to put our money in a secure system. There is no secure system like a blockchain. Okay, so we are putting our money in a secure system. And because we say the blockchain cannot be stopped, meaning it is here to stay, it's sustainable. Okay, so these are the two things that we're looking for when we want to involve ourselves into any money generating activity. So a smart contract is a self-executing algorithm that in this case exists within Binance Smart Chain. When we talk of smart contract, a smart contract is a program that works automatically. Okay, it works automatically on a blockchain, and it cannot be changed. A smart contract, like cryptocurrencies, are decentralized and work without possibility of subsequently modifying the previously defined execution. Okay, the code that contains all those logic of the contract is on the blockchain, and millions of computers around the world provide all the calculations, which ensure that there is no risk of hacking the smart contract or stopping the project. Just as I've just said here. So this is how secure our system is. Now, in 2012, when Barack Obama was the president of America, passed an act which we call Jobs Act. Jobs Act. Job is JOBS, stands for Jumpstart Our Business Startups. This was introduced because there was a gap in small earners, the people who earn little money and wants to engage in businesses. So you realize that they were not able to have money to do their business. So crowdfunding was now legalized so that people can come together, put their heads together, and begin to contribute a small amount of money for different businesses. Crowdfunding is a very old system that people have been using to put their resources together to help one another. Okay, it has different names. There is crowdfunding, there is credit union, there is cooperative societies, there is merry-go-round, there is Ubuntu in other countries, meaning pulling together with the purpose of raising funds to assist one another. So in 2015, the US Securities Commission adopted the crowdfunding, and the permit was issued. And I want to give an example. A friend of mine was a taxi driver, and he mentioned something very interesting, that many taxi drivers do not own those vehicles. They don't own them. They are employees. So they formed a group of 10 of them, and they agreed that they want to own their own taxis, but they could not do it on their own. So they had to form a group of 10, and they agreed that every month they will be contributing $500. And when they do, they give to one person. And what does that money do? They go and put a deposit in an automotive shop, and they own. And then they pay slowly. So within 10 months, all of them had owned their own taxi vehicles. So I'm just sharing this story so that you can understand how powerful crowdfunding is. Now, with Genius Club, we are utilizing technology with crowdfunding. Okay, we are not going to do it the traditional way. We are doing it using technology. Okay, so maybe you are getting confused. So the question would be, how does it work? Well, we have 3 characteristics in Genius Club. And I want us to pay close attention here, because in Genius Club, we have what we call follow me. Follow me means you are here by invitation. You are a member of Genius Club by invitation, meaning your upline shared a link with you and you became a member. So you will always follow your upline, always. You will follow your upline all the time. As long as you are a member of Genius Club, you are going to follow your upline. That's why we say, follow me. Secondly, when you become a member, there is a position that you will need to acquire. I'll explain in later slides. And this position, once it is open, it never expires. It is there for life. And thirdly, we have unlimited automatic recycling. Again, we're going to understand what that means. So I want to say this, that Genius Club is not multi-level marketing. Genius Club is not MLM, because we operate differently. Our program has been designed to work differently. And this is what I mean. When you join Genius Club, you'll have 3 spots open under you. 3 spots. Once you become a member, you will have 3 spots which will be open. So your work is to fill those 3 spots. Once you fill the 3 spots, those 3 spots will create 3 spots on each of them, meaning there will be 9 spots. Okay? So where you'll be getting your money is on the second line. You'll be getting your payments on your second line. And again, I'm going to elaborate on that. So, what is solidarity metrics? I know I said we'll discuss about it. Solidarity metrics is just building a team together in unity. We build a team together. We move up together. We work as a team. I said your work is to fill 3 spots, right? So what if you fill 3 spots under you, and yet there is someone else who wants to join? Yet you have filled the 3 spots. Does it mean you will shut them out? The answer is no. Because when the 4th person comes in your team, they are going to fill empty spots on the people under you. And that's what we say we grow together. We work together as a team. Okay? So we build a team together, and there is an overflow from above and from below. Overflow means you have already attained your 3, and people still want to join. That is already an overflow. Your 3 people underneath you have filled their slots. They still have people who want to join the business, and maybe there is an empty slot above them. That is, again, an overflow from below. Okay? So the partners in your matrix can be invited by you or by somebody else. Okay? Now, the partners who occupy the 3 slots under you in the first row, when they join and buy a slot, that amount goes up. It goes higher to the upline or to the slot above your upline or above the upline, depending how the system has been programmed. I'm going to explain that. Okay? So where your money is on the second row. Your money is on the second row. You receive payments 100% of 8 partners who occupy the second line. Remember, the second line has 9 spots, but we say 8 of them will pay you. That's where your money is. So what is the payment method? People may be asking. In Genius Club does not hold any money for any individual. The money comes from your wallet to the other person's wallet. It doesn't stop in Genius Club. Genius Club has provided a system that assists you to channel the money from your wallet to the other person's wallet. Okay? So once your money is in your wallet, you can do whatever you want with it. You can do whatever you want with it. So the 9th spot will do a recycling, meaning if you come on board on the first level, which all of us must come on first level, meaning once it has filled up, that means it will start again. So the 9th slot will now buy you a new slot, okay, to recycle again. Okay, so let's talk about this recycling a little bit so that we can understand what it means. Okay, so recycling is just opening the same space again for you so that you can continue to receive income from it. Without recycling, this space would be closed and you would not earn from it. Okay, so the ninth slot will always open, will start afresh, will start again. That's why it is recycling. It will start afresh. And this means that it is for life. It is unstoppable. Okay, so long as we remain active, this is unstoppable. We need to understand that. Okay, so recycling is done automatically. It is done automatically. That's how they have programmed the system. As soon as the last free place is in your matrix is occupied, the current space is closed and achieved. So it goes back again to restart. Okay? So you go on to occupy a free space in the level of the matrix of your higher partner, and the level opens again with free places to occupy. Just the same way you started. Because when you start today, you will have 3 slots under you, which will be open, waiting for occupation. So when you share your link, that person comes under you. But in this case, when we are doing recycling means the same guys will be rearranging themselves again, over and over and over again. Okay. I hope I'm clear on that. So how do we become members of this club? Again, I want to say this. Genius Club is not a company, and Genius Club is not an organization. Companies are owned by few people, CEOs and chairmen or something like that, chairpersons. But in Genius Club, we are just a club. We are members of a club. Okay? So how do we register? As I said, we have a cryptocurrency that we are using, which is BUSD. Okay? So we are going to utilize 2 cryptocurrencies here. We have BUSD and we also have BNB. Both are all from Binance Smart Chain. So BUSD is what we'll use to acquire a slot, and BNB will be used as fees for that transaction. Okay? I want to repeat this. BUSD will be used to buy a slot, and BNB will be used to as transaction fees. Okay? So the first lot or the first position is 5 BUSD, and 5 BUSD is equivalent to $5, meaning 1 BUSD is equivalent to $1. Okay, so you can purchase positions at additional levels separately, but this has to be in this order, from the lowest to the highest. You cannot skip, you cannot jump, you cannot start on level 2. You have to begin from level 1, moving to the next level. Okay, so in Genius Club, we have several levels. We have 9 different levels, beginning from level 1, which the price is 5 BUSD. Level 2 is 20 BUSD. Level 3 is 65 BUSD. Level 4 is 250 BUSD. Level 5 is 9 BUSD. 900, sorry. Level 5 is 900 BUSD. Level 6 is 3,500 BUSD. Level 7 is 12,000 BUSD. Level 8 is 50,000 BUSD. And level 9 is 135 BUSD. As we move higher, these figures may begin to scare you. They may begin to make you feel that this business or this project is not for you. But I'm going to prove to you that 5 BUSD, if it is done the way we teach here, it can give you 1 million BUSD. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. Okay? So how many levels can be activated immediately? The answer is as many as you want. You can even activate them all. Okay? Remember, I said the moment you become a member of Genius Club, those positions will not expire. Okay? And the beauty is each of them earns you income separately. Each of them. So if, for example, you have 4 of them, level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4, each level will pay you separately. So you'll have 4 different incomes on each level. That's the beauty of this program. So we also have what we call upgrade. And upgrade simply means if you're on level 1, level 2 will be open. So yours is to activate level 2. That means you are upgrading. If you have upgraded to level 2, that means level 3 will be open, meaning you now upgrade to level 3. When you upgrade to level 3, level 4 will be open for you to upgrade. Okay? So anytime you upgrade, the next position will be open for upgrade. You cannot upgrade, you cannot open position 1 and position 2, position 3 is open. It will not be open. The one that will be open is the next one, which is position 2. That's what will be open. Okay? Now, there is, I want us to be keen here, because when a slot is open for upgrade, please take advantage of that and upgrade. Why am I saying this? Because if you do not upgrade, you might lose some funds. The question is how? I want to use an example. Let me assume that Elvis is my upline. Elvis has position 1 and position 2. And Elvis upline is Coach Chris. And Coach Chris has position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. And Elvis shares a link with me, and I come in with position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4, position 5. Did you hear what I said? I'm coming on with 5 positions. Elvis has 2 positions. Elvis upline, Coach Chris has 4 positions. Now, I want you to see how some of them will lose money. So the moment I come in and I buy those slots, Elvis will benefit from position 1 and position 2. Remember, I'm his downline. So he'll only benefit from position 1 and position 2. Remember, I'm coming on board with 5 positions. So his upline, now the system will look at who is next, who will be Chris, Elvis upline. Now, Coach Chris will now receive position 3 and 4. And because he is not on position 5, the system will look for someone above Coach Chris who is on position 5. And that's where that money will go. Do you understand that? That is why I said it is important when the next slot is available for activation, please do. When you do that, you capitalize. You place yourself strategically. No income will miss you. Okay. So when that scenario happens, you get extra profit. That is extra profit. When it surpasses you to go to your upline, that means your upline is getting extra profit. You need to understand that. Okay. So we have overpass and backplacing. So what is overpass and backplacing? You can overpass your superior partner by opening the level that he has not yet reached. That's exactly what I've just been explaining here. If my upline is on level 2 and I'm coming with the level 5, that means I have surpassed him. And I have surpassed his superior, who is Coach Chris. Okay? That's exactly what it means. Okay? So whenever there is the next level is ready for activation, please do. Okay? And so we have a color chart here that indicates how that purpose it takes place. Okay? So the light blue color means those are the direct partners that are brought on board by you. Okay? The green means those are overflows from above. Okay? Those are invited by your superiors. We also have orange color, which is partners personally invited by your downlines. Okay? And then the last color is purple. Those are partners who overpassed his superiors. Okay? So that's simply what that means. Now we are heading to a very, very important slide, which I love so much. And they say, numbers never lie. Numbers never lie. Number says the truth. I had mentioned that 5 BUSD can give you 1 million BUSD. And some of us may have thought that is not true and it will never happen. It is impossible. Right? So, how is it possible then? Let's look at it this way. On the first line, the first column, we have solidarity metrics. When you look up to the bottom, there is 9. And as we said, in Genius Club, we have 9 different levels. The second column indicates the price of our position. The third column indicates the total income of that position. And the last column indicates the income minus the next upgrade. So let's be attentive here. When you come on board, remember, before I continue, I had mentioned that the where your money is on the second line. The second line has 9 positions. 8 positions will pay you. The ninth position will give you a restart. Will make you to start afresh. Okay? This time, no money removed from your pocket. Okay? The money will be coming from the team. Okay? So 5 BUSD times 8 will give you 40 BUSD. Now that means the second position will be open for activation. The price for the second position is 20, yet you have 40, meaning you can afford to get to the second level and have a balance of 20 BUSD for your use. Okay? So 20 BUSD times 8 will give you 160 BUSD. That makes you able to upgrade to the third level, which you'll only spend 65 and remain with 95. Now 65 times 8, that will give you 520 BUSD. Now with the 520 BUSD, you can afford to upgrade to the fourth level with the 250 and remain with 270 for your use. Okay? Now, 250 times 8 will give you 2,000. With the 2,000, you can afford to upgrade to the 5th level. And the 5th level will be 900 BUSD. That means you will remain with 1,100 BUSD. Now, 900 BUSD times 8, it will give you 7,200 BUSD, meaning you can afford to upgrade to the 6th level with 3,500 and remain with 3,700 to use. Now it gets juicier here. When 350 gives you, that is times 8 gives you 28,000. 28,000 you can afford to upgrade to the 7th level with the 12,000 and remain with 16,000 to keep. Okay. Now with the 12,000 times 8, it will give you 96,000. Now you can afford to upgrade to the 8th level with the 50,000 and remain with the 46,000. Now 50,000 will give you, times 8 will give you 400,000. Now with 400,000, you can afford comfortably to upgrade to the 9th level with 135,000. And that will give you 1,000,000. As simple as that. Remember, you only removed in your pocket 5 BUSD plus the fees. That's it. The rest is automatic, as I've just explained here. So now can you see how 5 BUSD can make you a millionaire? The question would be, how long can this be? The answer is, it can be 1 day, it can be 1 week, it can be 1 month, it can be 6 months, it can be 1 year, or even 5 years, or even 10. Okay? Numbers don't lie, guys. So there is a recommendation that we in Genius Club have done our study, and we have a recommendation how someone can begin. Remember, it is just a recommendation. It is not mandatory. We need to understand that. Okay? So it is recommended to activate at least first 4 first level with 5 BUSD, second level with 20 BUSD, third level with 65 BUSD, and the fourth level with 250. This is because when that happens, we begin to get fund the contributions faster. Okay, we get the contributions faster. I want to share a story here. In Genius Club, I think this was last week. In last week or the last week but one, in Genius Club, someone decided to join, but he had questions. He asked, how will I make money in Genius Club? The answer was, the money will come from your second line. Okay? Your money will come from your second line. So he decided to come on board with 4 levels following this recommendation. So he spent 340 BUSD. So he came on board and he talked to 3 people who also came on board with 340 BUSD, meaning on the same level like him. But one of them also talked to his friends. And his friends also did the same thing he did. They came on board with 340 BUSD. 3 of them. Okay? So he had 3 filled under him, but only one had filled 3. So guess what? The first person who paid 340 went straight to the person I'm talking about here. He returned his money the next day, 340. The next 2 340s, 340 times 2 was profit. He had returned his money back, and now he's in profit. Why am I sharing this? In Genius Club, we don't lose money. You don't lose money in Genius Club. Okay? And if you do exactly what we are teaching here, the results will be what we are explaining. If you do it differently, the results will be different. Okay? So, make sure you understand. And if you don't, you ask so that you can understand exactly how it is done. Okay? Now, we are human beings. And because we are human beings, we are programmed to think or to act in a certain way. And many times we are acting in a way that we don't like, meaning we get the same results over and over again. So this time we need to change our mind. We need to change and do things differently so that we can get different results. And when we decide to change our mind, we will have a different life. We will have a changed life. Okay? So I want to read a disclaimer. By being part of Genius Club, we do not guarantee magical results. In here, we learn. We learn and apply. It's not an automatic thing. It's not magic. I said numbers do not lie. So you must work on your numbers so that they can give you the desired results that you want. That is why for each level acquired, we offer you a course that will lead you to experience the necessary mental change to be able to achieve the financial results that each one desires. Okay? So it is individual responsibility to study and apply this information. And like anything in life, the result may be different from one another. So I come to a close. My work here was just to provide information so that you can use this information to make a decision. Okay? In here, we have three types of people. We have people who are seeing it as I continue talking about it. There are people who are seeing it, but they have so many questions. And there are people who did not see anything or did not understand anything. Okay? So I respect the three categories of people here because they've given me an opportunity to speak to them from the beginning to the end. I'm not taking this for granted, guys. I'm really humbled and appreciate you for your time, for listening to me. So I want to say this. You need to make a decision based on this information. Any decision you make, we are good with it. We are okay with it. Okay? So the person who introduced you or who invited you, please get back with them and they will guide you and give you direction on which steps to take. Otherwise, thank you so much, my brother Elvis, and everyone else who listened to me. Thank you very much. My name is Christopher Anzigalison, and I end my presentation today. Thank you so much. Over to you, Elvis.
Well, congratulations, Chris, for a great presentation. Thank you very much for taking taking the time to prepare this presentation for us and to deliver it with your heart. Okay, we really appreciate that.